All right, and we're back. Apologize for that. I have made efforts to keep that from happening again because that external hard drive is necessary in order for us to have music and whatnot in order to bring you guys the quality show that we like to present. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Power Play. This is Project WWN presenting our bi-weekly digital wrestling promotion, the Worldwide Wrestling Network, and we are starting things off with a Worldwide Wrestling Network rules match. And I am checking my microphone level, going to bring that up just a little bit. I'll probably have to do some of that adjusting as we go through this evening. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to start the match off with a return to the Worldwide Wrestling Network in the form of Legacy, representing Impact Legacy and SVW, also known as S Chaos, that stream over there. And thank you guys for that support over in the hinterlands of the another British based digital wrestling promotion that is helmed over there by S Chaos, and you can check them out on S Chaos Gaming on Twitch. And we are going to have a Legacy facing off against a Worldwide Wrestling Network original, a member of the original Kindred, a member of House Corvin, in Orion Masters. This is going to be a Worldwide Wrestling Network rules match. Go to my sources. Let's see. Nope, that's not the scene we want. We want ringside recording. There we go. And now sources. Alright,
and you get for one fall, making his way to the ring from England, weighing in at 245 pounds, the legend.
And making his way to the ring is Legacy. Legacy made his debut last season in the Worldwide Wrestling Network before there was even a power play. Thank you. I will make that adjustment. That should help the music. And let's grab the Elgato and bring that down just a hair. Let me know if that is any better. Yes, that would be helpful in the understanding of Crumpet Mania and the fact that it's running wild. And now heading to the ring.
His opponent from Gainesville, Georgia, weighing in at 200.
Orion Masters, a long-time member of the Worldwide Wrestling Network, a long, deep history in the world of digital wrestling promotions. And Orion Masters has been speaking with my colleague Mr. Hamrick, and he has a renewed focus here this year. There are a handful of opportunities that he has either missed out on or have not been given the opportunity to take, and he really wants, before he puts his career to bed, to achieve some goals. And I, for one, am excited to see him do some of that. Now facing off against Legacy here in our opening match. And Legacy starts off, got his guard up, and oh! Springboard cutter. And I forgot to turn on my lower third. Okay. Got our lower third here with Legacy versus Orion Masters. Oh, and Masters just blocks the cutter because he's already felt it. Feeling out Legacy here because these two have never faced off one another before. A nice deep arm drag by Legacy. I'm glad that I am feeling much better from the last time that I attempted to stream because I was very sick. No! Oh! Got the knees up. Masters stopping that rolling frog splash cold, but now wrapped up in a schoolboy. And Masters not letting that technical wrestling get away from him, and then after the victory roll, hits that running brogue kick, taking down Legacy, snapmare, and off the ropes, and a penalty kick right to the chest. And now this is where things start to come into play with a unique, methodical offense of Orion Masters. And yes, that is true. He is owed a championship title opportunity. And that has been made very clear by the Corbin Estate legal team. And I don't know if that was a running fist drop or a running knee drop to Orion Masters, but it connected, and so did that springboard cutter. Just snapping down, and wait a minute, look at that! Legacy attempted to go for some kind of cravat move, and now Masters is just stomping a mud hole in Legacy. Legacy attempting to break out of the control that Masters took momentarily. Nice guard and block by the veteran, and up and tossed down, and again right to the sternum. Repeated stomps, breaking down Legacy, and now that aggressive nature of Orion Masters is pulling through. Masters watching Legacy as he pulls himself to the outside, to the outside, to the outside. Legacy with a forearm. Masters sends Legacy into the corner, runs in with a shoulder attack and a big belly-to-belly overhead. Right in the center of the ring on top of the Worldwide Wrestling Network logo. Blocked by, oh! Just keeps going for that springboard cutter and catching Orion Masters. And Masters just not even really being beaten down, just keeps like a Timex. And the risks that Legacy keeps taking are eventually going to add up here. If you are new to the Worldwide Wrestling Network, this is our opening match here Orion Masters versus Legacy. And we've got Masters. Oh! A modified double arm DDT. And we maybe see him go for that Uranagi. Catches him with the Uranagi. 1, 2, 3. And that is a solid victory for Orion Masters.
Here is your winner.
Putting down Legacy with brutal intent with that Uranagi. He's been said in the past he does not get paid by the hour. And he just took down Impact Legacy in near record time. Congratulations, Orion Masters, on your victory. And ladies and gentlemen, up next we have another one-on-one Worldwide Wrestling Network rules match featuring the women of the Worldwide Wrestling Network. Last week we saw the debut of a team known as the Iron Maidens featuring Mika, Trenova, and the surprise return of the former Jessica Stridsvin, now known only as Ebba Bjornsdotter. We have found out some new information regarding both Ebba and Mika that we will reveal as the show continues and we see the matches come forth. But there has been some connections that have been made by my broadcast colleague in Mr. Hamrick, and those connections go deep into the history of the Worldwide Wrestling Network, Southern Premier Wrestling, and even further back to a older promotion known as the NGWF, and this goes deep, deep, deep in the weeds, and we will be revealing more and more as we find out the connection of these Iron Maidens in Mika Trenova and Ebba Bjornsdotter throughout their matches and their, well, showing off in the Worldwide Wrestling Network. They literally took Chloe and Encantadora to the absolute limit last week in a tag team match, and at the end, it almost looked like it was not even about victory. It looked like it was about inflicting as much damage on both of their opponents as possible. And we are getting set up for our next match. And somehow I always go past the custom superstars. We want to thank everybody for coming by this afternoon. And what happens? What did I miss? As I was trying to set up chat and everything else. And let's get this changed. And this is this intimidating entrance that we saw last week with the Iron Maidens of Wrestling being joined by Gaz Corvin. Almost looking identical. Except for their height.
And from New York,
Okay, what's going on with the music here? All right. So, Daneilla Tigrecito coming out to face Mika Trenova. And there is history here, whether or not the typical wrestling fan will recognize it. In the past, Daneilla Tigrecito and Ebba Bjornsdotter have had nasty, heated fights and feuds with one another. Daneilla Tigrecito must not have been incredibly happy seeing Ebba Bjornsdotter making her return, particularly in the way that she has made her return. This match has been made between Mika Trenova and Daneilla Tigrecito one-on-one. Both of these individuals are wrestle from a power standpoint, and the object of note that I wanted to bring forward as I turn the lower third on to cover up the whatnots, the HUD, I guess, basically is that both Ebba Bjornsdotter and Mika Trenova are trained bodyguards, trained by, well, the best way to put it is Denzel Washington's bodyguards, and basically they are highly trained and highly effective in their duties. And Mika Trenova pulling up Daneilla by the hair, and now, going for the arm, just stomping. Trenova going up top and taunting Daneilla Tigrecito. Going for a plancha, and a big boot by Daneilla takes down Mika. And both of these ladies proficient in attempting to take individual weapons, particularly the arms, from one another as they have targeted their limbs so far in this match. Izaguri takes down Daneilla, and Daneilla rolls out for a breather, but that does not last long as Mika locks her up and throws her into the top corner, taking her up top. Big slap to front. And wait a minute. What is Mika? What a box jump! That's a darn near 4-foot box jump. Followed up by a superplex. 1, 2, kick out. Mika, and now a full Nelson applied. Full Nelson bomb, and wrapping up Daneilla. That's a Lotus lock. But Daneilla able to use her strength and lower center of gravity to roll out of the Lotus lock. And speaking of low centers of gravity, pulling her down into a sleeper hold. But Mika fighting out of it, forearm shot to the back of the head. Grappled up here, and Trenova. Whoa! What a reversal by Tigrecito there. Daneilla. Wait a minute. DDT in the center of the ring. And it looks like the referee got in the way of Mika Trenova. Surprised that he wasn't freight trained there. And Mika. What does she get? Oh! Caught and wrapped up in the bottom rope, but she gets out of it before Daneilla can take advantage. Big elbow shot sends Mika back. And both of these powerhouses, that's the first legit straight up power move. And wait, Daneilla setting her sights on Ebba Bjornsdotter. This is what I was afraid was going to happen. The split focus here. Oh, a flapjack! Quick cover by Mika. Having both Gaz Corbin and Ebba Bjornsdotter. Wait a minute. Power slam! Cover one. And what have we got here? Wait. Looks like a reversal. Armbringer taking down Daneilla Tigrecito. And again, the low center of gravity, but again, split focus. Daneilla, her absolute intense dislike of Ebba Bjornsdotter causing a distraction, and that backdrop into a power bomb. Wait a minute. Oh! Daneilla using the momentum of Mika Trenova to slam her down into a modified spinebuster or Uranagi. And Mika with a shoulder block, knocking down Daneilla. And big rights and lefts raining down on Tigrecito. I want to thank everybody for joining us here on Project WWN Power Play. Trenova one more time locking in that Lotus lock from the full Nelson bomb position. Daneilla fights out of it. Going up for power, and reversal. Again, using the momentum. Oh! Big diving suicide dive. Does not connect. Unless you count her connecting her head to the pavement. And Daneilla looks like she is finally, does not have that divided focus, but both Gaz Corbin and Ebba Bjornsdotter look like they are waiting to pounce. Gut kick to the center of Daneilla Tigrecito. And wait a minute. We've seen this earlier. Ebba going for that superplex. Will it connect? And yes, right in the center of the ring. Trenova, leg hook deep, 1, 2, and Tigrecito with the kick out. Will this be the lock-in? And it is. Lotus Lock applied, and Mika Trenova with the victory.
Here is your winner.
The dominant fashion in which the Iron Maidens have been shown is absolutely unique. They have won both of the matches of which that they have been displayed and booked in so far in the Worldwide Wrestling Network. And up next, ladies and gentlemen, for a little bit of a change of pace, we are going to be having a triple threat Robinson's Rules match. The Robinson's Rules match are based, yeah, technically they didn't win, but I think it was more of a moral victory. We will be having a three-way Robinson's Rules match named after Billy Robinson. This match is meant to mimic the wrestling rules that are used in Europe and in some parts of the UK. It is a match that it is 2 out of 3 falls, meant to represent rounds with disqualification, with no exiting from the ring if it can be set that way. And the purpose of the match is for the person to score 2 falls on either of their opponents. And welcome there, Sir Jack. And I think I saw Legacy and SKI sneak in. Thank you guys for coming by. And up next we have, in a 3-way Robinson's Rules match, the Grimm, Shuck, Samir, Ali Baba, and Ahaan representing the United Prophecy.
The following is a 2 out of 3 falls match. Making his way to the ring from New York, weighing in at 259 pounds, the Superstar.
And here comes Samir Ali Baba, the heir of the Golden Gin legacy, which is why he wears that Golden Gin-esque mask to his entranceway. The Golden Gin, a legend throughout Empire Wrestling Federation, Dead or Alive Wrestling, and Southern Premier Wrestling. And this third-generation superstar looking on to carry on that legacy in his own way. And here comes the Grimm Shuck, the Worldwide Wrestling Network Junior Heavyweight Champion.
The Action Champion.
And representing the United Prophecy, who we saw return last week on Power Play. This is Ahaan, the third member of that four-man group that is represented by Isaac Turner. Ahaan making his debut in this Robinson's Rules match, featuring the light heavyweight champion. I wonder if Isaac Turner has any kind of inclinations of Ahaan maybe challenging for that title. And ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Grimm Shuck versus Samir Ali Baba and Ahaan. And things starting off hot with a incredible combo by Samir. Oh, what a Pele kick by Ahaan from India, fighting off against, oh, Samir. And look at this, whoa, spinning Banebuster. And in addition to the no exiting and if there is an exit, there's only a 5 count, and the other rules that make Robinson's Rules matches very unique. Notice the time limit. Most Worldwide Wrestling Network wrestling matches are scheduled for 20 minutes to a fall. But this is a 15-minute match, 2 out of 3 falls. And Ahaan with a Yoshi tonic, but caught unaware, and the Grimm Shuck with the glimmering Warlock. And Alibaba attempting to steal a victory off of the Shuck. And Baba literally trying to work the arm. And nice combination, following it up by a scoop slam. And, ooh! Ahaan with that throwing backdrop into a knee strike. And Samir attempting to get settled. Oh, and Grimm Shuck the same fate. 1, 2, 3. That is one fall. And Samir with a running, jumping DDT. But does not connect with the round kick with Grimm Shuck. Shuck with the glittering Warlock once again. Going for the cover. 1, 2, broken up. Oh, Ahaan springboard, reverse DDT connects. And if there is anybody out there who wants to join on the action of the Worldwide Wrestling Network, you have an interest in joining this quality product that we attempt to put out, minus the few bugs and whistles that we have out there every now and then, please hit up at WWWN online on Twitter. There is also a link that I will be showing you guys later to check out our setup for our Project WWN Willow Tree, which will give you links to many things that are out there in the world related to Project WWWN, Power Play, and the podcast. And we got Ahaan measuring Samir with a buzzsaw kick. And that looks like that is taken out Samir momentarily. Nice gut kick by Grimm Shuck, but shoulder tackle, just wow. One step ahead of one another in the speed match. Nice Yakuza kick takes down Ahaan. And Samir with a Michinoku driver. And it is Samir Alibaba who is standing tall so far in this match. And Ahaan with the K360 knee drop. And now going against the knee for Samir. Oh! Wait a minute. Grimm Shuck with a guillotine applied. But Ahaan fighting back, gets out of the trap, but is caught by that running bulldog. But DDT by Shuck. Fast pace. Fast-paced action here in the Worldwide Wrestling Network. Power play. And we got Grimm Shuck. He has got Ahaan up on the top rope. Drops it across that top. Measuring the member of the United Prophecy, going for a cover. Will it be enough? Kicks out. As Samir Alibaba gets a gut punch while trying to assist Grimm Shuck get up, and that faded punch takes down Samir Alibaba. Springboard, moonsault, glances Grimm Shuck, but does not connect. Stomping away on Samir Alibaba is Ahaan, throwing in those round kicks. Snapmare connects, setting up for, oh, shades of Mr. Perfect. And, oh, that knee drop is a big old miss. And the Grimm Shuck with a basement drop kick takes out Ahaan. Oh, rolling thunder, and wow! Fast-paced action. Samir taken down into a crossface, but Ahaan dropped from the crossface to a dragon suplex, and it is hard for me to keep up with all the action that is happening with these junior heavyweights here. Rolling thunder! What does Grimm Shuck have in mind here? No. A little too slow on the draw. And, oh, wait, Colt into the power slam. Nice evasion by Ahaan. He rolls, misses that DDT, and a flatline. Ahaan with the arm drag. He's standing tall with 7 minutes and 34 seconds to go. Body splash, and then headlock powers the Grimm Shuck out of the corner. And wait a minute. Oh! Nice drop kick to the knee from the reversal, but Grimm Shuck breaks it up. Elbow to the Grimm Shuck. Samir going into his background of technical training there, but will it be enough to stop him from the... No! Spinning brainbuster connects. What makes Robinson's rules matches so incredible are the fact that because there are no exits, that means that these covers need to come quickly and often in order to get the chance to maybe put your opponent down and get that fall. So far, only Ahaan has 1 point. Oh, and an axe kick to the top of the dome. Oh, Grimm Shuck caught. The Glittering Warlock does not connect, but that jumping reverse STO does. Grimm Shuck, roll thunder. Is he going to try again? 2X. But no, not able. Turned his attention to Samir Ali Baba a little too late. And Ahaan looks like he's going for a brainbuster. No. Grimm Shuck able to get out and nails that shot block and almost whiffs that basement dropkick. Does not connect. And there is the overdrive. And Samir, shades of his father and his grandfather with those nasty right hands from that brawling background of the Golden Gym. Samir looking to get back control of this match. We got 5 minutes left to determine a winner. Apologies that the stream may have disconnected. Hopefully that is reconnecting now. Apologies with that if things have dropped. But hopefully that's been solidified. Please let me know in chat if things are back to normal. Waistlock takedown by the Grimm Shuck. Grimm hailing from Wales, growing up on the legends of the Black Dogs of the United Kingdom, and has taken those stories into his persona. Ahaan, forearm shots weakening Samir Ali Baba, and hands being thrown back and forth. Double underhook backbreaker. And oh, that basement drop kick square to the head of Alibaba. And there is the victory for Ahaan. What a debut for this member of the United Prophecy. And we expect big things from him and the rest of the United Prophecy, especially if Isaac Turner is going to have anything to say about it. And up next, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to have a backstage brawl, it seems. Mezcaldor of S-Chaos fame and also the Worldwide Wrestling Network Brass Knuckles champion has made the championship committee aware of a match that basically is made aware that he wants to defend his title. And he has set an open challenge for somebody to meet him in the back for a fight. The championship committee has decided that this will be a non-title match, but it will fall under Brass Knuckles wrestling rules, which, those of you who are unfamiliar, Brass Knuckles rules basically come down to no disqualification, no falls count anywhere, and basically it's the wildest matches that we have that are not set in a cage or that have a ladder stipulation involved. And because this is a Brass Knuckles match, we are going to forego, especially since Mezcaldor is basically waiting backstage for his opponents. We are going to forego the entrances, and this is going to be an interesting issue for our cameraman. I don't know if we have enough cameramen set up so far to catch all the action, but this is definitely going to be a fight. Brass Knuckles matches can also be won by knockout as well as pinfall and submission. What's up, Impact? You missed your match. You were first on the show, brother. And this is set up as, hey there, honeybee. What do you think so far? All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to take us right to the action. And that's Bradley Zametti. Bradley Zametti has apparently answered this open challenge here. And Bradley and Mezcaldor are, wait a minute, where's Bradley going? Wait a minute, our camera crew is basically saying that there's someone else backstage. And Bradley Zametti is heading towards, that's Joe Lincoln. 6'7", almost 300 pounds. And it looks like Joe Lincoln has joined this match as well. Joe Lincoln is literally almost 2 heads taller than both of these guys. And Joe Lincoln just took a big old fall. It doesn't matter. It still gets the effect of it. We can edit it if we need to. Lincoln coming in, catches with a nice little diving chop block and has Zametti a powerbomb right on all of the equipment crates, dropping the leg across Zametti. And, oh! That pile driver, all Mezcaldor, and there goes Zametti attempting to go for a pin, and Joe Lincoln literally just looking like he's a recent signee, like brand new. The ink is just fresh, and Mezcaldor demanded this to be an open match here, and Lincoln is making himself a part of the Worldwide Wrestling Network day one, it seems. Backbreaker and a neckbreaker and a kendo stick just wailing from Bradley Zametti, and a flapjack takes down Bradley, and Lincoln with those big ham bone fists just, wait a minute, oh! And Lincoln with a modified version of the Tombstone Piledriver, Gotch style, with the falling. Very unique version. And now Mezcaldor taking this match to the concrete, where he is at home brawling Zametti. Oh, big shoulder block sends Zametti flying, and Mez throwing forearms back and forth with that final jumping corkscrew elbow. And Zametti, whiffs that big old backhand, and Mez and Zametti, oh, wait a minute, interrupted by Lincoln. And now Lincoln looking to show off with a flatliner. Like I said, these matches, in brass knuckles matches, are absolutely unpredictable, ladies and gentlemen. Pinfall, knockout, or submission. Nice bell clap to create some separation. And Mez attempting to separate from Joe Lincoln. And Joe just is not waiting his turn. He is just literally laying into the members of the Brass Knuckles division. But there's a cover by Lincoln. Kick out. Lincoln kicks out of the Mezcaldor with that full body press. Mez snap suplex to Bradley Zametti. Lincoln right there. And, oh! Takes him down with an airplane spin into a cutter. But, oh! Lincoln flattened by the Zombie Maker. 1, 2, kick out. And Lincoln, oh! Baseball bat put to good use by Mezcaldor, and laying in those strikes. Any one of them could KO either of his opponents. Lincoln breaks it up, but is caught by that shoot kick to the thigh. Big forearm, causing some separation, but that gut kick after that baseball strike, Joe Lincoln has been eliminated. Nice super kick by Bradley Samir. Samir grounds the bat. Wails on Mezcaldor. Joe Lincoln certainly has made his presence felt, but now this match is back down to the two individuals that started it. Mezcaldor and Bradley Samir. Samir with the big backhand, following up with a forearm shot, single leg takedown. And now we are back. Mez with a wrestling hold. Excuse me. And sleeper applied, dropped. Pardon me. And we have Bradley Samir wailing in with the kendo stick shot. Samir once again, kendo stick in hand. Oh, the elbow does not connect. Bradley Samir is able to get out of the way, which is ironically his theme song. Get out of the way, get the hell out of the way. But then here comes, oh, German suplex by Mez. Big right hands, big gut punch, following up with a spine buster. Not wasting any time. Mezcaldor trying to figure out how to achieve victory here. And look at that hammerlock suplex. Big right hand by Bradley. Bradley has him up. Oh, ho, ho, ho! Electric chair driver. 1, 2, kick out by Mez. Ah, crap. Somebody should have told me, hint, 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 that we did not have audio from the match. So there's a lot of dead air and my voice, so that's going to make some people very unhappy later on. And Mezcaldor wailing away with the kendo stick. Absolutely putting those shots in. Oh! KO! And Mezcaldor wins in this brass knuckles battle. There it went. And stepping out of the announcer mode and just letting people know, this is an arena that was basically glitched into the game for Xbox. So this is how I'm going to do some of the Brass Knuckles title and Brass Knuckles matches, so that we can have like these really chaotic 6 and 8 and 5-man Brass Knuckles matches. And we will have some in the ring. I've also got some other things in development to do more hardcore stuff, but this is one of the ways that we are trying to make sure that there's some differences in our divisions, that things feel different. Congratulations, Mezcaldor, on your victory here, the reigning Worldwide Wrestling Network Brass Knuckles champion, and he is definitely going to be looking for challengers for that title coming up. And up next, ladies and gentlemen, is our co-main event. We are having several debuts in this one match, but this isn't just a write-off debut, ladies and gentlemen. These ladies that are coming in for this match, that are debuting in this match, will have an opportunity to go after one of the vacant titles in the Worldwide Wrestling Network, and that would be the WWWN Glow Crown. The Glow Crown has a prestigious history that is defended every year at the Mildred Burke Invitational. But in order for it to be defended, We have to have a champion. And what is going to happen is we have a 5-way scramble for the number 1 contendership for the Glow Crown. And in the spirit of the Mildred Burke Invitational, we have reached out to the Greater Call community in order to have some new blood injected into the women's division here in the Worldwide Wrestling Network. So, ladies and gentlemen, be prepared for some new faces as they enter and plug in to Power Play. Thank you guys for sticking by me as we are getting this set up. It's taking a little bit longer than I expected. I appreciate everybody who has taken time out of their day and their schedule to join us with Project WWWN Power Play. This is a labor of love, and a lot of time and effort goes into it to make sure that we create a unique experience in the digital wrestling landscape, from the custom themes being basically often edited by myself if there is something that people want specifically customized, to the Worldwide Wrestling Network calculator to make sure that our attributes are all within a handful of points of one another, to all of the other things that we are attempting to do to make this show special. All right, guys, we are going to kick this off as soon as I can get my lower third edited. That's the weirdest thing that it's doing. Every now and then when I am clicking in OBS, it does this thing where it will minimize but not minimize, and it throws off some of the setup that I have. And it might be because I've got an older monitor connected to a more widescreen laptop. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, bear with me when it comes to the themes. Sometimes when we set things up for people to come out, I have still not memorized the order of how folks enter, and it sometimes makes me makes me not be able to get the appropriate theme up in time. We are searching for a solution to that. Hey there, Joe Link. You just missed your debut, buddy. As far as your first attempt at inserting yourself into a match of the Worldwide Wrestling Network. Alright, let's get this. But do not worry, ladies and gentlemen, while we are on Twitch, we will also export this to YouTube. And also, I do timestamp matches. I know that people can be very busy. And so we will timestamp the matches as well so that people will be able to go and watch their match and then hopefully stick around for other people's matches as well. All right. And boom. And start match. All right, ladies and gentlemen, as I have explained, this is a 5-way scramble to determine a new #1 contender for the Worldwide Wrestling Network Glow Crown Championship. The winners of this match will face off against a former champion, a former Glow Crown champion that will be determined next week. And also, there will be some bonus matches, apparently, according to Gaz, that will be coming through on YouTube fairly soon. I guess that's something that we're going to talk about post-show. I want to thank everybody who has given us the opportunity to and trusted us to take on their characters into our show. We always try to take care of folks. And
the following contest is a 2-out-of-3 falls match. Making her way to the ring from every man's nightmare, Dangerous Amber Extreme.
And making her debut, here comes Amber Extreme. Representing the Outlaws and known for her tough nonsense and no-nonsense and stubborn ways, Amber Extreme is a technical powerhouse with an amateur background, and she is here in the Worldwide Wrestling Network. Alright, I gotta see who's coming out next. I'm gonna guess. Oh, I know who this is.
And representing the Disciples of the Apocalypse from New Orleans, Louisiana, the Superstar.
And this is Lilith Lavuaex, representing the Disciples of Apollonius. It is very rare that Lilith actually gets into the ring, mostly acting as a manager and aide to Apollonius himself. But I guess the opportunity to grab a championship gold may be a little too alluring for Lilith, the New Orleans native. Perhaps maybe believing that winning that championship will please their pagan god in Nalzahar as some form of tribute.
And from another time, the Superstar.
And unfortunately, I don't have a music yet for Cyclone. Legacy's got to get up with me, but I will be at least giving her something to make her way to the entrance. Cyclone representing Impact Legacy, making once again, a debut here in the Worldwide Wrestling Network.
And from London, England, the Queen Bee.
And here comes Queen Bee, and hoping that... Alright, I know that I put that music in for Queen Bee. Oh, it's just extraordinarily low. Alright, I'll have to get that fixed later on. Apologies for that, honeybee.
And from wherever she wants.
And one last debut. And holy whoa. Mr. Hamrick? A little help?
That's right.
Whoever this is, it is a giant. Mr. Hamrick, how about helping out the audience with a little bit of background, because I am in absolute awe of the 7-foot stature that has just made its way down to the ring in the form of Drea the Giant. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is the champ. This is a scramble match. Scrambles are 2 out of 3 falls. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, 30 minutes, and these ladies have to get 2 falls on 2 of their opponents. Lilith Anton already throwing hands at Drea the Giant. Drea missing with the super kick on Queen Bee. Amber Extreme caught up by Cyclone. Cyclone with a power slam, and it is absolute chaos here. And Cyclone with that meeting of the minds there to Lilith and Queen Bee. Look at the military press on Lilith Lavuaex, but Amber Extreme and Cyclone wrapping it up. Slingshot, Irish whip. Wait a minute, Queen Bee using the height to the advantage with that Dragon Sleeper. That is just smart wrestling right there. And Lavuaex was attempting to be put down with a straightjacket neckbreaker by Amber Extreme, but fights back and drops her down with a neckbreaker of her own. Lavuaex is the only one standing, and here comes the Giant with a cannonball buster. Big Irish whip by the Giant, and she's got Amber Extreme up top and using height to advantage. And oh, a rope hung cutter like a freaking guillotine. And Queen Bee using some of that technical prowess that she's known for, rolls out of that double underhook. I think that she was attempting to go for a suplex. And Lavuaex, Irish whip caught, and a choke slam to Queen Bee by Drea. And look at these slaps right to the face of Lilith Lavuaex. The big boot misses as Lilith is able to duck down under and catches with the witch's wheel. Will Lilith Lavuaex be able to get a surprise victory here? No, broken up by the Queen. Big headbutt by Queen Bee, and the Giant seems to have finally been taken off her feet. And Amber Extreme with a running enziguri lariat to the back of the head of the Queen Bee. And there goes Lilith Lavuaex, but this is a no exiting ring. She's going to have to get herself back into this match. Barely had any kind of break, cradled up and into a swinging gutbuster, and Queen Bee takes down Amber Extreme. And oh, what a suplex by Queen Bee there. And this is smart targeting here. Amber, whoa, what a combination! Following up by, ooh, Cyclone kick. Nice chop block by Lilith Lavuaex. Cyclone grapples her up, and look at those shots by Lilith as the Giant uses the top rope to strangle the life out of Amber Extreme. And ooh, I don't know if that was a forearm or a straight right, but it came out of the ripcord position, and that looked nasty applied to Cyclone. And the Giant throwing around the Queen with that big old scoop slam. And wait a minute, speaking of big old, that's a big package right there. That is not a small package trying to roll up the Giant. And it looks like Amber Extreme was attempting something and did not connect. Drop kick did connect to the Giant. And these ladies, all of this insanity has happened in the first 5 minutes of this match. Malta, not the Maldives. And that iron claw was connected and locked in by Drea on Cyclone. Not necessarily applied, connected, and again Cyclone, oh, attempting to go for that Enziguri chop, does not connect. And can't even get a drop toe hold on the Maltese Giant. Headbutt by Drea. And wait a minute. Oh! That was a 4-foot drop onto a steel cable. Oh! Nice running. I don't know if that was a big boot or a thrust kick or what, but it connected to a near 7-foot head level. And Amber Extreme Wait a minute. Oh, wait. Lavuaex with a chop block out of... Whoa, Queen Bee rolling up with a victory roll. And the Queen with a Hurricane Rana rolls out of the way with those punches being applied 2 count. Cyclone almost pinned the Giant. Remember, y'all, this is a 2 out of 3 falls match. And, oh, inverted, no, an actual atomic drop, but that looks like that connected knee to spine by Lilith Lavuaex. And so far, we've got Amber and Lilith. They're the only ones standing, and here comes Drea. Wait a minute. Oh, wait. Double choke slam. Broken up by Amber as Cyclone is got that top rope choke on the Queen. Straight jacket net breaker applied. Cyclone trying to sneak in that pin on Queen Bee, but for naught. Big elbow by Cyclone creates some separation, and woo! Wheelbarrow face buster by Queen Bee. And it looks like Drea is out on her feet, setting her up for Hurricane Rana. Queen Bee with a sling blade and a double drop kick to the face of Lilith Lavuaex. Now, stepping out of announcer mode for a second, guys, one of the reasons that I leave some of the stuff with the HUD and the timer and the star rating is because literally we try to make sure that the AI is working the way that it should. And if the AI for the wrestlers is working the way that it should, according to our theory, we should be getting 3.5, 4, 4.5, 5-star matches really consistently. And guys, look at this. This has been at 10 minutes into this match, and we're already at 4 stars. And one more time with that guillotine-like top rope cutter by the Giant. Ooh! Gorilla press power slam by Cyclone. Attempts at a Cyclone kick. Does not connect though because Lilith got the block up. Wait a minute. Oh! Headlock and a punch. Wait a minute. Hold on. Drea's got the iron claw in on Queen Bee. And Amber Extreme makes the save. Ooh, exploder suplex and a kip up, but that victory did not last long as Lilith Lavuaex hit the knee, and that didn't last long for Lavuaex as Amber Extreme nails the lariat. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, the difference between a clothesline and a lariat is you hit the clothesline. The lariat hits you. Big boot attempt by Cyclone to Queen Bee. Because this is everyone for themselves, nobody wants anyone to get an opportunity to have a victory. Remember, it takes 2 points here in this scramble. Ooh, Cyclone caught with an alley-oop. Oh, woo! Get in position, ref! And Cyclone breaks up the pin. Referee was out of position. I'm pretty sure that the Queen is going to have something to say about that. And Amber Extreme with a time bomb. Turning her attention to Lilith Lavuaex. Cyclone sends in. Ooh, knee strike right to the Giant. Lilith Witch's Wheel! Lilith Lavuaex connects with the Witch's Wheel, and Cyclone looks like she's been spun out. We've got Amber Extreme and Queen Bee. Still standing. Queen Bee throwing it, chops and kicks towards the Giant. Giant with a Sambo-like hip toss, turning her attention to Cyclone, going for the cover, and Amber breaking it up. And, oh! 2! And 3! Single knee, gut buster, elevate position, and a swinging full Nelson on Amber Extreme. Crazy, crazy match here. All for the opportunity for the Glow Crown to determine the #1 contender. And a Sling Blade facebuster by Amber connects. One, broke. Queen Bee breaks up that pin. Hints of a long-term rivalry between Queen Bee and Amber Extreme seem to be flowing into this Glow Crown Championship Scramble Contendership match. Big punches take down Drea the Giant. And Queen Bee, oh! Drea dumps out Lilith. Queen Bee connects with a reverse DDT. Ooh, what a bulldog by Queen Bee. But Cyclone has the queen. Snake Eyes from the Virus carry position and breaks up the pin from Lilith. Lilith eye-raking Cyclone and catching Amber with multiple punches right to the gut and then one to the face. And the Giant, and that is a Gorilla Press Slam, putting down Cyclone. Somebody, we are nearly halfway into this match. We haven't got one pinfall yet. Somebody has got to get a pinfall victory here. Pinfall or submission. This is 2 out of 3 falls. And there is Queen Bee turning her attention to Amber Extreme. Going for the cover. Referee in position. 1, 2, 3. And Queen Bee gets the first point on the board. Queen Bee is ahead in this match. Remember, 2 out of 3 falls. Ooh! Queen Bee with a pop-up European uppercut and then catches the leg of Drea the Giant. Wait a minute. Lilith Lavuaex with chump change. Broken up by the Giant. If only there were a strike-through feature on your messages there, Corbin. And Cyclone in a big change. She's the one that sends the Giant out. Drea stalking her way back into the ring, stepping over the rope. And wait a minute, Cyclone that whole time almost had a Rings of Saturn in it, looked like it was broken up. Wait a minute. Suplex and barely misses Amber Extreme. Double underhook and oh, nice roll through by Lilith Lavuaex. The Queen suplex is applied to Amber. And Lavuaex. Ooh. Well, that was just a cheap shot. Lavuaex has Amber Extreme dropped up. Quick cover, but broken up by Lilith. Cyclone has really been playing the smart game here, trying to get multiple covers in this matchup. Sling Blade rolling into the shotgun drop kick. And again, Amber Extreme not letting Queen Bee get that victory, because it would have been match over if Queen Bee had pinned. Oh! Anaconda Vice is applied, but broken up by Lilith Lavuaex. Lilith with a drop toe hold, but woo, look at this. Nice combination by Amber Extreme. Oh! Running kick by Queen Bee, one. That was one of her finishes, but it was broken up. Drea, oh! Big broke kick, 1, 2. Queen would not let that would not let that go by. One more time. Running super kick. 1, 2. Woo! Yo! We need some hype for that. That was incredible. Drea making a target of Cyclone. Several shots to the gut by Cyclone. And wait, tilt-a-whirl. Boom! Oh! Raking the eyes, followed up by an inverted European uppercut. And now it looks like Cyclone and Lavuaex are attempting to have some sort of staring contest. Note to self, butterfly suplexes may not be the best moves to put on because they are getting reversed out gate. Nice shots by Lilith Lavuaex. By Drea the Giant to Lilith Lavuaex. And speaking of the devil, there's that reversal of double underhook suplex again. And Lilith Lavuaex, Witch's Wheel. 1. I think that Lilith has hit the Witch's Wheel on about half of the members of this in this matchup. Amber going for those strikes, stepping on these. Nice shot to the back. Oh, Amber turning attention to Queen Bee. Queen fighting back. Drea with a 2 count and a DDT by Queen Bee. And Queen Bee with the victory.
Here is your winner, the Queen Bee.
For helping to inaugurate this new match type. Not only that, but also having an incredible matchup, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all, crazy. Crazy, 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 crazy. I love how all this came together. Absolutely awesome. I don't even want to have a main event, but we gotta have a main event because we have 6 matches on the card. If it were up to me, we would just shut it down now and we'd be done. But no, we've got one more match coming out here for the main event. And if you guys will just give me half a second to get refreshed, grab something to drink, we will set up our main event. Please talk amongst yourselves. Thank you guys for coming out and supporting Power Play, supporting Project WWN. If you check out the Willow link that just got shot out into the chat, you can see where you can apply to be a talent for the Worldwide Wrestling Network or a part of our long-suffering podcast in the form of either building legends or dynasties in progress. These are our 2 focuses of having on guests where we interview to talk to people about the creation of their call, the history of their character, what are the character's influences, pulling back the curtain on the development of the characters that people portray and put into the universe for people's entertainment. Dynasties in Progress is our show where we focus not on individual characters, but on the different digital wrestling promotions that are out there in the ether of the community. We want to bring in people who are doing things that are different or interesting, that will basically showcase some of the uniqueness that this hobby brings. So guys, give me just a half a second to grab a swallow of water, and we are going to be on our way to our main event, which is going to feature our on-demand champion, Cruz Diaz. So before we get started, ladies and gentlemen, we are always trying to improve what we do, and we love feedback, especially from people who are running other wrestling promotions. Um, we've been doing this on and off for, Gary, is it 5 years? Is it longer than that? We've been doing this on and off, and we feel like we are finally getting to the point where we might be able to hit a stride with this as far as being able to keep content rolling bi-weekly in some form or another. We love people's feedback. We love people to tell us what we're doing right, how we can improve, some suggestions of what we could do to do better, because this is about the community improving and showcasing different creators across the board. And so that is what it is almost 5 years. It's hard to believe it's almost 5 years. All right, ladies and gentlemen, our final match of the evening is a championship eliminator match for the Worldwide Wrestling Network On Demand Championship. The current on-demand champion is Cruz Diaz, who's been holding that title for nearly a year, and he is going to be facing off against Bigger Grimm, a long-term member of the Worldwide Wrestling Network roster, and basically he is facing off in the traditional Eliminator style. Okay, basically what that means is that if Cruz Diaz beats Bigger Grimm, he's eliminated from the opportunity to win the on-demand championship as long as Cruz is the champion. But if Bigger Grimm gets a victory over the champion, that puts him automatically in the number one contender position, and he will take on Cruz Diaz next in line for the on-demand championship. Eliminator rules apply to this match, set in standard Worldwide Wrestling Network rules. 20-minute count out, 20 minutes on the board to a fall. Pin or submission are the only ways to win. 20 seconds to a count out, and disqualification does apply.
The following contest is
justice, honor, respect, together for all means necessary. Whatever things that I stand for justify the things that I live for till I die. You ask me why, and I'll tell you why it's fun. And in my opinion, you ain't about nothing. You hear me? I wanted to say you love before you feel me. You hear me? And how things are turning a bit silly. Compared me to the God that runs for the soul, taking a slab of marble, turning it to gold. Behold, the strongest force you ever see.
Thank you. I thought that might be too loud. Bigger Grimm, long-term member of the Worldwide Wrestling Network roster, former tag team champion, former on-demand champion, former Southern Premier Wrestling champion, facing off against a standout in the Worldwide Wrestling Network. Cruz Diaz made his debut last year in the Worldwide Wrestling Network and impressed the championship committee, which has brought him to his current position as the Worldwide Wrestling Network On-Demand Champion. The On-Demand Champion is effectively what would be known back in the day as a TV title, but since TV is such a this is why you need to be downloading the calls that are part of our show.
Weighing in at 247 pounds, the Action Champion, El Numero Uno, Cruz Diaz.
Diaz with a huge investment as far as pyro and show up and glow up. Big new attire, big new look for Cruz Diaz. You can tell where he is putting that championship money. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Our final match of the evening. Cruz Diaz versus Bigger Grimm. And here we go. Oh, and Diaz is not playing around. Starting off with a running knee strike, following off with a jumping cutter. Diaz knows the danger that his title could be in if Bigger Grimm grabs a hold. Hold on, I need to check something. I want to make sure that... Okay, alright. Just wanted to make sure that it was AI versus AI. Diaz starting by trying to take away one of Bigger Grimm's weapons. The Grimm Lock is one of Bigger Grimm's finishers. That variation of a twister, which is a crossface with a leg lock applied. And, ooh, rolling through with a face buster. And Diaz just laying in some big boots on top of that. And again, stomping away on Bigger Grimm. Nice combination, literally, from Cruz Diaz. Cannot argue with any of the offense that this man has been putting onto Bigger Grimm. Bigger Grimm with desperation, rolling through the schoolboy. It ends with that powerbomb move from the single position and wrapping him with a snap suplex. Diaz locking in a dragon sleeper from the cutter position, but the submission specialist in Bigger Grimm able to fight off, throwing hands, caught with a hip toss. Diaz with a moonsault, does not connect. And Grimm chop. Soccer ball kick. Bigger Grimm attempting to slow down the flow of this match, maybe even get just a little bit of more offense in, but Diaz is on top of him like flies on sugar. Big knee by Bigger Grimm, and then brings him back down with multiple punches to the head. Diaz rolling out to the outside, to the outside, to the outside. But Grimm catches him. Oh, head and arm suplex. Puts down Cruz Diaz. Oh, Diaz fighting back with an elbow to the sternum. And nice sling blade into the double shotgun boot. And ooh, Fisherman Buster. Wait. Bigger Grimm catches him with a roundhouse kick. It looks like he's going for the twister. Twister is applied. That is Grimlock. But Cruz Diaz fighting out of it. And Samoan drop by Bigger Grimm. Oh, caught with that knee again. The same running knee that nearly took him out in the first moments of the match. Grimm, whoa, nice rolling through. Mat slam. Grabbing another hold, mat slam again. Diaz caught the right hand, attempting to strike. Wow. These guys were just catching each other one step ahead of one another. The same thinking And one more time with that schoolboy into the power bomb. Big hip attack by Grimm. Oh! Grimm with the running enziguri. And now, one more time, locking in Grimm lock. Diaz trying to figure out, does he need to tap? And no, breaking out, punches right to the nose. Single knee face buster, shades of Triple H. And now, Diaz must pose. Springboard cutter. You're gonna have to get Diaz and Legacy in the same match to see if they will try to do a cutter on each other from the springboard position at the same time. Cruz Diaz roll through and a stunner. 1 and 2 and kick out by Bigger Grimm. Oh! Grimm stopped short of that attempt of the moonsault power slam. And catches him with another Samoan drop. Stomping right at the midsection and not playing around, sending those fists rapid fire to the head of Cruz. And whoop, boom! And Grimm trying to figure out, does he need to use the outside to his advantage in this Eliminator match? Diaz taking his time getting back into the match. And Bigger Grimm looked like he was trying to charge him with a ridge hand and is caught with that Argentine right to the knee. Big old spine buster by Diaz. The Worldwide Wrestling On-Demand Champion. Remember, this is an Eliminator match. Corkscrew, shooting star press. That's the man who fell to earth. Shades of Shining Simon Sullivan. Diaz stomping away at the knee, trying to take away that weapon of that running enziguri. And turnabout spare play there by Big Grimm. Nice combination, caught it with an exploder. Leg trap exploder. And holy crap, dumped him on his head. Head trap. Reverse head and arm right there. Diaz stops the belly to belly and gets an STO. 1, 2. Big chop right to the back, followed up by a kick. Cruz Diaz goes underneath the rope, trying to get his footing and his standing. Bigger Grimm with a shot to the tipple, one more to the forehead. Diaz breaks up the onslaught, rolling through, facebuster. And Cruz measuring. This might be it. Beast drives. Right dead center of the ring. 1, 2, no! There is still life in Bigger Grimm. Diaz with the, oh! I can't believe what I just saw. A corkscrew moonsault to the outside. To the outside. To the outside. Diaz and just like that, Cruz Diaz is back in control of the match. Bigger Grimm. Wait a minute. Going back to that boxing and mixed martial arts pass right there. Throwing hands on Cruz Diaz and locking in the head. Look at this. Back and forth. Good grief. But Diaz not playing around. Got a hold on the arm. Fujiwara armbar. Is Grimm gonna tap? Grimm rolls through. Irish whip. That sends Cruz Diaz over the top rope. Northern Light suplex on the concrete. We got 10 minutes left in this match. If Bigger Grimm gets a victory over Cruz Diaz, that will make him the #1 contender. If Cruz Diaz wins, then that means that Bigger Grimm is eliminated from competition as long as he is the champion holding the on-demand title. Enziguri, followed by a rabbit punch and a forearm shot. Cruz Diaz taking this to the outside, and it looks like he's going to roll through. And, oh, twisting Samoan drop after that roll through. Grimm, knowing that he cannot win on the outside, bringing the match in. He could have done a little bit more damage, but he wants a victory. He wants an opportunity. Ooh, that running knee, that dangerous running knee. And once again, setting that up. Beast drops. This might be it, ladies and gentlemen. 1 and 2, and no! Bigger Grimm desperately clinging to life and catches Cruz off guard. Oh! Pop-up knee strike by Bigger Grimm. 1, 2, 3. Holy crap! Bigger Grimm has just earned an on-demand championship opportunity.
Justice, honor, respect, together for all means necessary. Whatever things that I stand for justify the things that I live for till I die. You ask me why, and I'll tell you why it's fun. And in my routine, you ain't about me.
And ladies and gentlemen, a 5-star match indeed. In this main event, both of our main events, the co-main event and this main event. Wow, ladies and gentlemen, what a show. Please, 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 if anybody that you know might be interested in what we're doing here on the Worldwide Wrestling Network, please, 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 when this show gets loaded on YouTube, okay, please send the link out far and wide. This is probably one of the best shows that we have had in a long time. This is the best show that we've had since Krampus night. And ladies and gentlemen, it needs to be out in the world. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for coming by, for being a part of the stream. Thank you, everyone who has sent their characters to us and have trusted us to take care of them and tell stories with them. That is the entire purpose of what we are doing here. Thank you from myself, Remarkable Randall Reigns, also known as Isaac Davenport, Failed Hero 85, and Gaz Corbin, the Corbin Estate, Gary Hamrick Jr. Thank you. And in the words of Lord Cyrus of Moldova, stay safe and stay over.